makes you want more. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've been jamming your hands together for me, but please do it again as I bring to the podium Kemistree for a poetic presentation.
Good evening, everybody. I'm going to be reading two pieces of poetry. The first one is actually dedicated to every one of us here who are receiving awards tonight, and is also dedicated to Mr. Mark Idiahi. I met him like over 7 to 8 years ago, and he saw a young girl who is passionate about poetry, and I know he was determined in his heart that, I'm going to push you. I'm going to push you. When the opportunity comes, I'm going to give it to you. So I want to say thank you to Mr. Mark tonight for everything you've been doing. And I also want to say thank you to my mom. She's here with me tonight. This is her first time watching me perform. And thank you to every one of you here today. So this poem goes like this. My government teacher said, the word franchise means when a citizen is above 18, he or she has the right to vote or to be voted for. Or maybe the right of a citizen is a false topic in a government textbook, or everything about rights is a country's taboo. I don't know. But I do know that the moment a baby is born, his or her own fear has been designed for him or her to nurse. Like many of us who crawl through childhood but never experienced it because our childhood was stolen from us. For confirmation, you can peruse the skirt of Wasila Tashi, you will discover that our childhood was raped by a grown man born some centuries ago. So how can an angel be divine when divinity was torn from the inside? It seemed that we all are born here to find our own foe and live to die for others, to keep blaming death as a monster when the monster are the people that donate kids to torture. Even death is a victim. Even death is a victim. The time for your own death to arrive is the mystery that rests on uncertainty, yes. Knowing your rights is a crime. Being alive is not right. Nothing is ever close to being right, then why are we all ushered in here in the first place, if knowing when and how to die is our real race? So my mother said, she told me that to be a hero is not a cape. To be a hero is not according to your gender. Hero is not rarer than the curve of the spine in your back. So stand, straighten up for peace. Stand with the housewives of Liberia who win their country off of the milk of war. Stand with the tank man at the Tiananmen Square. Stand with Van Chung of Cambodia, the farmer who sabotaged the Khmer Rouge. Stand with Dr. Kush Defa Singh, imposing love on hate at the partitioning of India. Stand with the Gisimba brothers of Rwanda. Hutu and Tutsi blood are both human. My mother says, evil will triumph because of silent men. Peace is just as expensive as your straightened spine. So you stand. Stand for peace. Stand for justice. Stand for righteousness. Thank you. So this second poem is a love poem. And it's titled Helplessly in Love.
Okay. Okay.
Darling, do you know that the sound of your laugh is the antidote to the sickness of human race? Do you know that your titanic chest is the roadmap to heaven's gate?
That line.
It sees my breath for 1,000 years in a day and locks me in your presence from a distance, far enough to beat the lacuna between Mercury and Neptune, between morning and another shrouded dawn, between Genesis and eternity. This love exists. In reality's reality, I'm helplessly in love with you. I care not what the angel's mouth of the world can say, because not loving you will lead the moon astray. Not loving you will shatter the heart of heaven and seize the beauty from the rainbow's 7 colors. There's no need to ask a question. I've seen it all through the diamonds in your eyes. You are my vision, and I am helplessly in love with you.
I go just agree.
Every time you stare at me, time loses concentration. The first time you gazed at me, the wall of Jericho crumbled down without singing hallelujah. The intoxicating tune in your lungs that calls only my name made the devil a born again. The lines that made up your six-pack rewrote my history at a glance and made me rise helplessly in love with you. Thank you.
Goodness. Mitchell, do you have 6 packs?